Okay, it says. Let's see. Where's your videos? There's your video.
It has your number on here.
My what?
Your phone number's on the.
Oh, I know. It says I'm live.
Yeah, it says it's waiting for Howard Hospitality Group to go live though on YouTube.
So it says you have one
Oh, no,
person watching.
yeah,
Is it
it's
there?
me waiting in there. Let me. Oh, there you are. I see us.
Oh, here's the video link.
I'll go back. It shows the YouTube, but it's not showing up on here in this chat thing.
Yeah, there we are.
I see us on
Yes,
YouTube
we're
though.
there. Oh, I see Matt.
All
He's
right.
there.
Well, I'm just gonna send
Yeah,
the
it's
YouTube
live.
link. Yeah, I do see it live on YouTube. If you go to YouTube channel,
And we do have one viewer also.
yeah, it's
One viewer.
probably me.
So.
It's
Oh
extreme.
yeah, huh? Probably. All right. I'm gonna put something in Discord too. For fun. All right. Let's do general right now. So do you have? You guys both have access to change stuff on the Discord, right? So you guys can both do stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
At Galaxy Games 843. The at sign.
Oh, we have 2 people on. So there is somebody else on here. So that's good. Oh, it's Dom. It's my son's friend. He's watching us on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I just say a quick shout out. A
Okay.
quick little shout out to the community. We're only going to be here for a few minutes just to do a test. Hey, Galaxy Games gets money on his live stream. We should.
Yeah, we don't share the wealth, man. Come on.
Be like, don't forget to donate to Galaxy Games 843.
All right, so let me go get the link for the YouTube. You said it was on there, huh? This is cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So it seems to be working. I muted the YouTube video, so I didn't hear ourselves. I'm gonna like this video.
Yeah, it's working.
Hopefully people show up. That'd be fun.
Okay, so let's see if I can share it.
Oh man.
Oh, share. There it is. Copy link. Okay.
We got 2 likes on the video.
Nice.
I like how you got little banners on there. Like I see.
Can you
like
see it? Can you see it, Matt?
Yeah, I can see your little banners on the YouTube channel.
So that I can add, and then when somebody actually does a comment, I can put it up there like that. So like if somebody asks us a question and you guys can't see it for some reason, but you guys can see the comments also, right? Or can you not see them?
Where would they be?
So there's like a little thing that looks like a little book, like a little
Message.
Let's see. There's a
Okay,
chat.
I got there. So on the bottom, this hide social chat social bubble.
Yeah.
Below your icon, and then go to on the top right. Go to the group, and maybe you can type here. I'm gonna do a test. Like you can chat. Oh, not just.
Yeah, I see that. I see the test.
That's us.
And then there's one that says social, which I think that social means we'll see the chat. Let me do a test on the YouTubes. And say hi and see if it shows up.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is. I think the chat's just for us.
Okay, so I said hi on YouTube.
Yep, there it is. So I can pop it up. See?
Okay,
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That
So
works.
we can see the so we don't get confused.
So when you guys host, so when we switch over to each of you, then you'll see there's an extra little bubble thing off to the left that you can click on a few different things. You can change the way it looks, like the graphics. You can do all kinds of stuff. And that's one of the things is comments. So I don't want to cover up Matt's face. So take that off. But we can change the view so we can be like that.
Oh, that's cool.
You see
I
that?
like that too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we can be like this one. Maybe like this one. Where you guys go away. We want that. There you are, tiny. We want that. No. So this is. Oh, that's just me. So there's this one. Oh wait, hold on. I know.
There you
Sorry.
We're gone.
go.
You don't like
Kick
it?
this off.
There's like there. That one's kind of cool. That one's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
nice.
kind of cool.
Yeah. So, except for Matt's head looks super big.
I can adjust my camera a little bit.
We know who's the smartest. That's funny. Okay, so let's see if we can get some people to ask us some questions.
Fire away, people.
See if there was anyone on
So
here.
why don't you tell Matt? Why don't you tell us, since we're sitting, tell us your story of how you got started?
So I got
I don't
started
even know that.
because, long story short, so I was working in a call center,
Mm-hmm.
and I got transferred to South Carolina from Ohio. And 4 years after I got transferred, they closed, and I was out of job. And while I was looking for a new job, I said, I'm never going to rely on one income ever again. So I had been watching Chrome Vending on YouTube. I've been watching Claw Kicker. I've been watching Quick Play and AFC Vending. And I decided, you know what, that sounds like something that'd be easy for me to do while I'm looking for another job.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it all went down. And then I got the laundromat location, which I still have today. It was my first location. And just been growing ever since.
What was your first? So your first was all full line. So you did your first one was a drink machine. That was
Drink
your
machine,
first
yep.
drink
Correct.
machine.
Went out and found one on, I think it was Craigslist or maybe Facebook Marketplace at the time. I paid like $600 for it.
Nice.
Made that back in a couple months.
And then now you do this
Craig-
full time. Oh no, you have a regular job and this, right? You do both.
Yep, still have a regular
Yep.
job. And this is kind of the side gig.
So how'd you get started? Xtreme.
Me? Oh
Yes.
yeah. Well, kind of similar story to Galaxy Games. Well, uh, I was on YouTube in a sense, and I was like, there's got to be a better way of making some money. And I came across Quick Play, Claw Kickers, Joystick. I know Joystick's a little bit more of a show, but I saw beyond that. I knew that Joystick had these locations and was making this money. But what got me excited is also Claw Kickers started in Arizona like at 16.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's
Yeah.
I know that neighborhood that he got his locations in. So, and then I fast forwarded because this is a couple of years ago, 3 years ago. So there was like 3 or 4 years worth of videos that Claw Kicker already had out there. And I just kind of went all the way, looked in the past, looked at the future, and saw his lifestyle. I was like, man, I want to do that. If some kids can do that, I can do that. And then I started doing YouTube. And then all of a sudden my channel went from like 100 subscribers to all of a sudden to like 300, 400 subscribers. I was like, what's going on? And then I found out Galaxy Games 843 is giving me shout outs.
Aw.
And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, wow. And that's how I met Galaxy Games 843. He helped me out in my YouTube days. But
Yep.
I think we've gotten one shout out. That's all we've gotten. And I think it was Cosmic Vending actually did it for us because he did a video on those little boxes that we did with the little
oh, yeah.
the with the drinks and the snacks and whatever. He did one like that for toys and sent it out. And he goes, "Oh, I got this idea from us." I don't know if it helped us. I think he only had like a few subscribers at the time when he did it, but I think that's the only shout out we've ever gotten.
I
Amelia
gave you one
was-
this week.
Well, I need
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I gotta give you some because, like,
Nice.
honestly, that shout outs really help out the channel.
They do.
Like, I remember waking up and Galaxy Games. I didn't even know who Galaxy Games was at the time because I kind of just was sticking with Claw Kickers and stuff and quick play. And then all of a sudden I get this growth in my channel out of nowhere. I was like, what is this? I'm going viral. And here was like 10 subscribers a day. To me, that was a lot, and I was like, what's going on? And then I found out Galaxy Games had enough kindness in his heart to do a shout out. And so we started talking, and we did that live stream a year ago, and we put the Discord server. So that's how that got going. And because of that Discord server, which is between Galaxy Games and I, we got to meet, Cosmic Vending. We got to meet you, Howard, and we got to meet other channels like True Vending and other people. So this Discord, I think, has been really fun to have for our community.
Well, I just
sure.
can't believe the ideas. I mean, things that I never would have thought of. That people come up with, or works where they live that I wouldn't even thought of doing that. That it's just it's helped us immensely with what to say to people. like what to put in the machines, like where they got their toys. Like we had no idea where to get any of that stuff. Like we were totally lost. And luckily, when you buy your
Oh, yeah.
machines from those places, like, they'll give you ideas or they'll send you a box of toys or something with it. And that's kind of how we got started. But man, like now there's just so much stuff that we found. Like you're showing those little octopuses earlier. Like Amelia really wants those, like super bad.
These things are so
Yeah.
cute.
Oh my god, she good.
I didn't even find Rainy, the supplier that I use for my mini claw machines. It was actually shared to us by one of my subscribers. Because I was using it someone else, and man, I was overpaying for those mini claw machines. So
Yeah.
that was really cool when I found Rainy.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, but the community has been really helpful and growing. I mean, I've learned a lot from the community. People ask me questions, and I have to ask the community, and they answer my questions, and I can answer it on the comments down below. Community's helped a lot. But
We have 2 people watching us. That's pretty exciting. For being, what time is it there where you're at? Like
It's 11
East
p.m.
Coast,
here.
9 o'clock.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
11 there.
Oh.
So we're kind of late.
You have to get up early, Galaxy.
I do. I got to get up in like 8 hours.
Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you got to get
Yeah.
up and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. But everyone out there that is watching or that may watch this in the future, subscribe to all these channels. We'll be back for more of these shows.
On Wednesday.
Yeah.
What time
Wednesday,
is it?
9 o'clock Eastern.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I'm signing off, guys. I'll see you all then.
Do you want to keep going for a little
It
bit?
was good seeing you.
Extreme?
Yeah,
Or do
yeah.
you wanna-
I'll stick
okay.
on with Howard for a little bit. And
All right, cool.
Thank
Okay.
you so much for joining us.
You got it, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
You too.
Bye, all.
Bye. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
That's really Matt's so cool, man. Down to earth. So
Yeah.
chill. Easy to
You can
talk
call
to,
me
know?
Jonathan. I don't care if you call me Jonathan.
So-
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it's
like,
easier for me
Howard,
than Howard.
Howard sounds like an old man's name. I don't do old man very well. I'm already old man, but so Discord.
Nah.
Somebody just sent a message. What did they say? Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
yeah.
Like, anyways, so but so today I had some stuff that was on there, and there was somebody new that came on the Discord, and he was asking about locations. And for you, what do you think your best locations are that you've had the most luck with?
Oh my gosh. Well, it keeps changing as I grow. Like, I don't know. There's so many different types of locations. I think to myself, this is definitely the best location. But I found surprisingly, and it's still super strong. Lately, ice cream shops have just been killing it. I got a couple really prime locations in ice cream shops, and they do 200 a week every single week. It seems like. And what was great about this account is I had an ice cream shop on the main road, and then across the street there was another ice cream shop, and so I got to put one in each one, so they're competitors, and they're making me lots of money. I love them.
Nice.
And then
Is it
other one,
yogurt
a
or
few
is
miles
it ice
down.
cream? Is it-
Pure ice cream. Yogurt shops, I don't think I have any yogurt shops yet. I want to get some. Like, I actually did get an approval for a golden spoon, but I
Golden
never
spoon.
did place a machine over there. Yeah, but I do have a subscriber in California, and he has a golden spoon, and he does about 250, 300 a month, I would say, on his mini claw machine. So that's decent.
It's got to
I
be Southern
wouldn't
California
complain.
then, because we don't have anything like that up here in Northern California. I've never heard of Golden Spoon.
Oh yeah, he lives in the Los Angeles area, so but not too far away from Disney. Actually, I met up with him, and we talked in person. It was really fun. It was on
Oh, that's cool.
my trip a year ago. So he's really awesome. He actually he works with I don't know if we talked about him or not, but that Captain Auction, he works with him. The guy that auctions off all those arcades. I don't know if you've ever seen that web.
I know
Captain.
who you're talking about. Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
been to one of those, but man, those are cool. Because Galaxy Games
Yeah,
goes to the ones in, I think, like in the North Carolina region or something, or North, I think somewhere around there, like in the
Yeah, it's somewhere over
Yeah,
there. It's like
I've
I don't know
seen a
if it's
couple of
in.
his videos where he did live feeds from there and stuff where he was walking through the auctions, which was pretty cool. I didn't realize like you can get machines like that
Yeah,
still, that cheap. They're pretty awesome.
yeah, I know. Sometimes you get them really cheap. I actually one of my locations I have this machine, the American Idol prize machine redemption games, kind of like a stackers in the sense, or
Yeah,
whatever. I got
I
that
know the
machine for
one you're
like two
talking
hundred
about. I
bucks,
see that one.
and it made its money back. Yeah, it made its money back right away. So that was fun.
Have you wanted it in an arcade?
Have I? What's that?
Have you ever wanted it in an arcade?
I
An
I
arcade.
did until I started getting those arcade games, and then I thought to myself, those are too heavy. I'm going back to claw machines.
I didn't think
But
about that.
yeah, like the prize machines are yeah, the prize machines I love any prize machines because they're not that heavy. But arcade games are super heavy. Uh, any type of vending machine that's not a claw machine is pretty heavy, so I stay away from those now. But but what about you? Are you going to be opening up an arcade, or you have a dream for an arcade?
So there's this job because I have a regular job, and then there's another job that I applied for here locally that would allow me to work with the city on a lot of things. And there's a lot of buildings in town that aren't being used really for anything. So I'm thinking that might be an opportunity to maybe work like not to do like a for profit per se, but maybe like a non-profit type arcade for the kids or something to the fact that enough to pay the bills, but something for the kids to do because we have nothing for kids to do around here. We don't even have a movie theater anymore where
Yeah.
we live.
Oh wow, you lost your movie theater, huh? No more
Yeah,
movie.
so
Is it
we
because of COVID or something?
it closed like 12 years ago. It was just poor management, and there was some
Oh,
kid that was trying to keep it open, and the owner that owns the building just did close it down, and it's um, a Hispanic church right now. That's what it is. That's who's using it, who's
oh,
leasing it right
oh
now.
wow.
Um, but yeah, we don't even have. So you got to go see a movie. You got to drive at least 30 minutes to go see a movie. So we don't have
Oh
anything
wow.
for them to do. So I think that's why Amelia likes
Jeez.
doing claw machines. It gives her something to
Oh,
do.
good. Yeah. Gives her. I know. So you don't have any form of entertainment, like no mini golf. Do you have
Nope.
mini golf? No.
Nope. We have
Um.
we don't have a yogurt shop. We
No
have
yogurt
a
shop.
oh, what's the name of it? Where we actually have one of our claw machines is the where they have we call him the corn man, but there's a name for it. Lo Toro. Oh, I can't think of the name it
Oh,
is. You know what I'm talking about? They usually have the cart,
is
and then it has like the pretzel shaped cook crackers and like the chips, and then he does corn like hot corn on the cob with like cheese on it and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? And fresh cups of fruit.
it like a kind of like a portable concession stand or something like that? Or
That's what they usually have. But he actually opened up his own store here.
oh, okay.
And so that's all we have. We don't have any form of like ice cream shop or anything for the. I tell you, there's nothing for the kids to do at
Wow.
all.
Wow. I thought it
So
was
that's what.
bad when I loved the town of Payson where I used to live, but man, we had a movie theater and
Mhm.
our mini golf place closed down, but it was only like an outdoor 9 hole mini golf. Love the vending videos, y'all. Hey, thank you
Ah,
so much. Oh, awesome. We got a
that's
comment.
very
Thank
cool.
you.
Yeah, I know.
That's awesome.
So we're
It's
gonna do
fun to
this again on
say
Wednesday. We're just kind of doing a test
a
just to
test. We'll
see.
have Galaxy Games back in here. You just missed Galaxy Games, so
Yeah, he was here with us too, but it's late where he's at. So is it
it's like
Andreas or Andre? Would it be it'd be Andreas, right? It's not.
yeah.
I think it's Andreas.
I think it is too, Andreas.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Aw, we love
Love
it.
it.
Nice.
Aw.
Aw. Yeah, we've
Thank
got four people watching, so that's pretty cool for our first one. Just
oh
playing
that's
around.
cool.
If you guys have questions, ask us because we need questions. We're just kind of talking just to fill the space. Um, but if you have questions about vending, you get Extreme Vending one-on-one right now, so you can ask him
Kind of, yeah.
ask him anything you want.
Oh, yeah.
Pressure's on. Seat's getting hot. Let's see what he's got for you. But yeah, we in the Discord, and then as you guys can see in the bottom, it says, to join your guys' Discord. That is as far as claw machines goes. Where I got all my answers to everything, and I'm on the Discord probably how many times a day on the Discord now?
Oh,
You
you're
think
always on.
I'm on there at least 30 to 40
I
times a
always,
day, probably.
yeah, I always see you in there. I always see like Cosmic Vending, Sweet Treat King is always on
Yeah,
there.
he's always on
I'm
there.
always glancing through and reading people's comments when I'm not driving. If I'm driving, I don't really go on there, but I go there.
I
Hey,
get upset when
hello,
I
guys.
miss something. So let's see if he has a
So,
question. Who else? I can't really
okay.
tell who's. Oh, here we go. Here comes some questions. He's
Okay. I only have one
says,
claw machine. One claw. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, my location at the moment is 20%. That's all you pay them?
that's really
You have
good.
that location. That's really good. I wish I could get locations only wanting 20%.
You know
That's
that we don't.
awesome.
We don't pay any of our locations.
What's that?
Did you know we don't pay any of our locations?
Oh, you don't?
Oh no,
You pay 0%?
we don't pay any commissions at any of our
It's
locations.
because it's because you're a
It's
little
because
girl,
of
man.
Amelia. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because of
She.
Amelia.
Oh my goodness!
But
I thought you were joking. Like that's
no,
why I was
one
confused. Like
place,
0%.
one place asked her about electricity and just asked her how much electricity the machine took, and we talked to him and I said, well, they're all LEDs, and
Yeah.
we can put it on a timer if you want, and it'll take nothing. I mean, they don't take any energy whatsoever. And I
Yeah, they
said, but
don't.
see what your bill is now, and then see what it is in a month, and then tell us what the difference is, and we'll pay it. Like we have no problem. And so I went back a month later, and when I remembered, and I asked him, and he goes, it didn't even go up hardly at all. I'm like, okay, well, if you want us to pay, we will. So
Yeah.
here's another
I
comment.
Jonathan, how come you don't have any pizza shops?
Yeah. Oh, he wants to know why we're not in the pizza shops locally. Well, one pizza place doesn't really have people in it very often. And then the other one, we actually were supposed to go to see them in a week, which is a round table pizza. And they told us to come back at the end of November, and we might be able to get a contract with them. But when COVID hit, I don't know if you had this problem or not, but when COVID hit, they were closed down. And they told us when we went to go see them, they said, well, the people that we lease with normally didn't make any money during that time. So we want to give them some time, to make money back for the time they lost or whatever. They didn't want to throw them out on the street basically after COVID, which was pretty
Yeah,
nice of them, because it's a private
that is
owner that,
pretty nice.
yeah. So instead of, because like we'd love to have Amelia to come in and do stuff, but we don't want to throw them on the street, we want them to make some money. So that's why we don't. Oh,
Wow,
that's really
that's
good.
awesome that you got
Yeah.
20%. My goodness, my grocery store, I paid 30%. I got some locations I paid 35%. So 20%, I very rarely get that low at 20%. So to get 20%, man, pat yourself on the back for being such a good
Yeah.
negotiator.
That's really
You
good.
should be proud of yourself, man. I'm shocked. Wow, that's really good. And then you got 0%.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But
So when you
but it's
collect
because
and you see that grocery store, it's all yours.
I know.
I know, but still,
So
that's awesome. You can pay off your product, your machine. It's all profit,
well,
man.
that's
That's
because
awesome.
what we did is it's Amelia's business. That I mean, it's her thing. So she's the one that came up with. I'll come back to this comment in
Yeah.
a second. She came to the idea and wanted to do it, and so we pay her a salary. And then once the machines are paid off, her salary is going to go up. So every time we pay off a
Yeah.
machine,
So
her salary goes up. So she makes more money super fast because we're paying off machines like crazy. So
I have a follow-up question, if I could, real fast before you go to the next question. For
yeah,
you, for your daughter, is this money going towards her college or something, or for her future too?
right now it goes back into the business
Yeah,
to
I
pay
mean
off the
after
machines.
after that. Sorry.
Yeah, then it goes. And so basically what we're gonna do is that she'll get a salary out of that money, and then the rest just sits in a pot, and it's hers. I
That's
mean, it's
so
her.
freaking awesome.
Because if you figure, yeah, we bought the machines for her, but she's paying them off herself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's getting the locations, she's filling them, she's stocking them, she's ordering the stuff, she's talking to the people, she's doing it all. So it's
You're
not
setting her up
us.
for a great future too.
Well,
So
I
that's
think when
amazing.
that's what I was telling Matt earlier. We were just kind of from Galaxy Games, when we were all talking. Oh, there she is back there. They can see you. You have to come over on this side.
Hi. We're still going.
We're just so but I was telling him, like, when she used to start to do like resales or candy sales like around the block and have a problem, and now she comes home and she's just collecting like all kinds of money because she knows how to talk to people now, and she feels very confident, which is cool. So I think that's a big deal. So
Yeah.
anyways,
What
so
kind
it
of mini
is, it's
claw
all.
machine do you have, Andreas? I kind of wanted to see what she
Yeah, and
has.
then
Or is it?
this one says he had another question. He said, how much electricity? It's a big concern in my location. So I talked to Kevin about this from Candy Machines. I don't know if you've had any of your vendors that have sold you your machines or not talk to you about it, but he told me they don't take hardly any electricity at all. He says it's all LED lights. He said the only time that it runs any parts is when you're using it to, drop the claw, and it just goes like 6 inches and then drops the thing and then picks it back up. And otherwise, it's just blinky lights. And so he said, if anything, it'd be if you even came up to like $10 a month, that would be, he said, would be astronomical for my electricity. So I don't know, but that's just what he told me. Um, what I think it was Kevin. I don't know if it was Kevin or if it was Grant. I can't remember. But
You,
one of them told me
you
that it was nothing at
I,
all.
I can I can verify that. We had, at least with my minis, we had one of my viewers go out and they took one of those meters on there and he
Oh,
read it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, in Arizona, energy cost, because every state's a little bit different, every power system you have. I think it was only like 10 cents a day in energy. So
yeah,
if you left it on 24/7 in Arizona, maybe it was 12 cents a day, but it should cost like $3.60 to leave it on 24/7. And
yeah,
the
for
only time it
30
takes a
days.
little bit of energy is when someone puts the money in there. Yeah, and you're making money, so
Yeah, that's nice to have a number.
it's all good. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm curious, what kind of machine do you have? You said you got that location, at one location. What kind of machine do you have for your claw machine?
So he said he's in San Francisco and it runs from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So you must have it on a timer. Or they unplug it when they turn it
Yeah,
off. What kind of machine did you get on
I
this? Did you get a claw machine from Candy Machines or from AZ Amusements
probably from
or
yeah, probably one of those two.
Mini
Mini
Claw
claw
Rhino?
rhino. I'm gonna look that up.
I think that's one of those ones that are on tabletops. Isn't it a half one?
Oh, those
Let me look
are
up it. I think so. Hold on one
yeah,
second.
we're looking up.
Mini Claw Rhino.
If it is a tabletop, how'd you secure it and stuff?
Yeah, let's see what it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm crazy. Rhino.
Well, they
No,
look
it's not.
very similar. If it's the one I'm looking, it looks very similar to
It's a Candy Machines.
yeah, it's like a candy machines.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's a good machine
it's
then.
it says
Yeah.
super. Yeah.
How long have you had the location for? I'm just kind of curious. The ones behind you, yeah, the steeper cranes. How long you've had that
Yeah, it's the
single
same.
location? Hey, my dog's going crazy. Give me just a second. I want to try
Okay.
to get him in the other room. He keeps like clawing at me.
Yeah, I was gonna say the machines and the ones are behind me. He's had it for 1 month, David. Oh, he went out with his dog. Um, and he said it was. What'd you say it was? Did you say what kind of? Oh, pizza shop? No, you didn't say what the place was, did you? You just said you had one. I can't remember. No, 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 no. Let's see.
All right.
Yeah, he didn't say what the place was. He said he's had it. Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He said he's had it in that place for 1 month, but I don't think he told us what it was, where it was
Oh,
at.
okay. That's
Let me
exciting.
see.
1 whole month. Has he done a collection? Was it pretty good?
You guys, we started recently, starting with full line combo machine, and then went into claw. It's a laundromat. Nice.
A
Ooh,
laundromat.
I
What
know
a
he's lucky,
great
dude. That's
location.
really lucky.
Wow. I hope it's a good
You know how
laundromat
hard it
for
is to
you.
get in laundromats? Oh my god. I think the
I know.
laundromats.
Usually,
Go ahead.
oh, I was saying usually the owners of laundromats already know how well vending does, and they
Yes,
usually want their
that's
own vending
exactly what I was gonna say. It's like you're working with people that want to do the same thing that you are, and they immediately think, "Oh, why should I let you do this? I'm just gonna get my own and put it in here." But they never will. But instead of letting you come in and make money, they've kind of got the side hustle mentality already. You know what I mean? Because
machine.
that's kind of what laundromats are about, is just put something somewhere and let other people use it and make money off it. So
Yeah.
it's really hard. I've yet we went to, I think Amelia and I have been to about 15 different laundromats so far, and no luck,
None of
no
them.
luck.
Um,
Nope.
I know the feeling. Like
So
I gone to when I got my first laundromat, I realized how great they were. I went to every laundromat I could, and I've actually grown to 4 overall. But like, you're talking about all over Phoenix, all over Mesa, all over Chandler, all over the whole valley, and I only got 4 laundromats, and that's
you
also going towards the central Arizona too.
so
It's
probably
very
like 30,
difficult. Yeah, gone all over the
probably.
place.
Yeah, we tried everywhere, and then there was one day that she wasn't even with me, and I just took some of her flyers, and I was out in around. I had to go to 2 locations near us, and I hit them too, like about 10 laundromats and nothing. And one guy was like, he had a brand new drink machine that had showed up, or outside there unloading it from a truck. And I'm like, oh, great. This is probably going to be like, buying this is my claw machine, I was like, and he's like, he goes, no, he goes, I don't have a lot of room. And I'm like, well, these are really tiny. And he's like, I don't have any room. I'm like, okay. So
Yeah,
I didn't argue with him.
I hate that. I hate when they tell you that they don't have any room when you know that they do, and they just don't want to talk. It's just like, just okay, I got you. Yeah,
We do, how many Mexican restaurants do you have?
me,
Yeah.
my Mexican restaurants. Oh boy, most my restaurants are all Mexican restaurants. I
Yeah.
got a lot. I would pull up my list and count it,
We've
but I
got
would say half my
5, I think.
routes. Yeah, Mexican restaurants
Yeah.
are the easiest to get the locations for. I would say they get
Hmm.
the family mentality and they understand family business as long as it's small mom and pop. The hardest part for me is communication because I don't speak
Yep.
Spanish, but luckily my older brother does. So,
Every location that we've
so
been to, luckily,
yeah,
there was like the younger daughter or somebody that spoke English, and they were able to translate for us. But the other day, we've noticed at one
yeah.
of our locations, every time we go in there in the afternoon, the machine's off. So they're missing out on the lunch hour and they unplug it. So I don't think they want it on at night because they just used to leave
Oh
it on 24 hours. So I went in and I tried to explain to the mom in my horrible Spanish, like I could bring a timer and put it on there or whatever, and she just wasn't understanding. And I'm okay at Spanish. I'm not bad, but like I couldn't think of the words and I didn't know how to say timer in Spanish. And I was really bad. But finally I figured out how to remembered how to say time, and then I said, in the morning, in the evening, we turn it on and off, and then she got it. She's like, "Oh yes, yes, please," and I'm like, "Okay, cool."
how's that
So
been working out for you though?
we were bringing it tomorrow or the next day. We haven't taken it over there yet. That was
Okay,
on Friday. I saw her.
okay,
So yeah.
yeah.
So he said that's very helpful. Selling points that kind of location.
Hey,
Oh,
good tip for a location is a buffet. If you can get yourself a buffet, man, buffets are awesome. Chinese buffets,
he's in San
buffets in
Francisco,
general.
and I don't know what it's like. I'm not too far from him. I'm about 2 hours away from him, but um, a lot of stuff in California when it comes to buffets shut down from COVID. Like we
Oh,
lost a
that's true
lot of.
because
I think
that's
California
sad.
cracked down like big time on, because they didn't want
Buffets.
anything like, yeah, because they went into a big thing before COVID hit about having the sneeze guards and all the stuff over all the food, and there was a big thing cracked down on that, and then they went into COVID. So then
Yeah,
I think it kind of wiped half of them out. But there might be a lot of Chinese buffets where he's at. Those would be great for him. But it's also
they
the language
never.
barrier is hard.
Yeah,
They
it's
what?
funny because the Chinese buffets never seem to shut down. They always seem to expand and like Golden Corrals. All my Golden Corrals around here, they got suffered real bad, and they're barely even alive in Arizona anymore. But the Chinese buffets, they're growing. So it's
Yeah.
sad. There's this really wonderful Chinese buffet family business, but they want nothing to do with claw machines, and they are missing out on opportunities of thousands of dollars every single month. And I'm missing out on tens of thousands of dollars probably because they have so many of them, but they won't allow it. I've
So
tried
what is
talking
it?
with
Did
them.
they
I
tell you
offered them
why, or
$500 a month.
they
They
still
just
wouldn't take it?
the guy and he just went, and actually I didn't even know Grant's already tried to approach them before, and Grant told me that the owner there is very hard headed and very anti, you know, having a vendor of any kind. And I, because I went up there, I ended up offering him $500 a month because I was really wanting the account because I knew how much money they would make, and he still said no to me. I was like, man, how could you say no to $500 a month?
Yeah, easy money. They doesn't have to do anything for. Yeah,
I
buffets are
know.
great
It's like I told him
locations.
I'm maintaining stuff. Yep. I was willing to risk 500 a month. So there's actually
Yeah.
one buffet I've been meaning to go back and check. I had positive response. I never did get to go back over there. Um, they're in a pretty good location. I need to go over there again. Bring them a couple machines.
When you were talking about not
Yeah. I
500,
was willing to do it.
if you get the right location, like if you get into somewhere good that, and then what's really weird is we've had a couple locations that we didn't think would do that well, and they actually did crazy good. And then we had locations that we
Yeah.
thought were going to do really good. Like we have, I was talking about that place where they have the corn and I can't remember what it's called. Now, Amelia could tell you; she knows exactly what it's called. But um, with the fruit and all the stuff for kids, and there's nothing like that around here. Like we don't have ice cream or anything, like I was telling you. And we thought it would make a killing, and it was our worst location. So it's really weird
Yeah.
how that happens. But Mexican
But that's
restaurants are
what's great
easy.
about these mini claw machines too. Is if you have a crappy location, like we talked about this on the phone, you get a crappy location, you give it a shot, and if it just doesn't work out, you just pull the machine. You can put it in your car and leave.
Yeah,
So that's what I like about it. And I do a lot of trial and error. Like I've had locations where I'm really disappointed in, and I just decide, that machine's going to do better somewhere else, so I'll move it and relocate it. I've done that with a pizza place before. I got myself two pizza places that just didn't perform, and so I pulled them out.
that's crazy. Wonder if I can move these, if these comments can go up at the top.
I know I have to scroll down.
Let me
But
see.
he's talking about I'm trying to get an ice cream bakery targeting kids. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. And is that an honor box like hospitality box? Is that an honor box?
Um. Oh yeah, I think that's what
Oh,
he's talking about. Yep, probably.
yeah.
So he's saying, what's a good minimum? Like minimum amount of people, or what does he mean? I wonder. Oh, what's a good
Minimum.
minimum revenue a month? I see.
I
Well,
shoot for
if you don't,
200 per.
to me, the way I looked at it when I was looking at Amelia's machines, because we did end up pulling that one machine out of that location, and the reason that we did it was that we found another location to go in first. But the main reason was is that we pay every month for that machine. So we got it on a lease or whatever. So we didn't pay cash for it. So she's got to make that payment. Otherwise she doesn't get paid. So because she gets a salary and she has to pay off her machines. So that's kind of the way we set it up for her, is that every time she gets one machine paid off, she makes more money. And so for her, she's got to be able to make that payment though, otherwise it's dipping into her salary.
Her
So
fund.
for her, it
Yeah.
was, can she make the payment with what we're pulling out of that machine? And it wasn't. It started out super strong. Like it was like we put it in there and it was our first claw machine location. And we put it in there and it was like, yeah, it was doing really well. It did like $150 the first week. And then all of a sudden, every time
Oh
we went
wow.
back there, yeah. And then every time we went back there, it was like $20, $30.
That's unfortunate.
And we're like,
Sometimes it's just the excitement crowd. The employees are the ones playing it. But when they have their fun, it's done. I've
yeah,
had that happen a few times.
that happened to the
So
Mexican restaurant, one of our Mexican restaurants, because the daughter that worked there, she collects rubber duckies. And so she was
Oh
playing
yeah.
her machine like a lot to win the rubber duckies, and so then Amelia, every time she went in, she'd give her a rubber ducky. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, I
she'd be
remember
nice.
that.
Yeah, and so she was all like, super nice. And so then all of a sudden she's like, I got too many rubber duckies. Like I can't play anymore, you know? And so
Yeah.
then, so Amelia still gives her a rubber ducky every time we go in there because she's like, she wants her to have them. But she was like, probably half of what she was making was from her trying to win rubber duckies every week because she was
No.
doing them. It was really cute. But she's like the nicest
Oh.
girl. Yeah. So, all right, a few more
Yeah.
questions and then we can probably wrap it up if you want. I saw
Yeah.
you yawning. You're getting tired.
Yeah. It's because I played basketball for 4 hours yesterday, and then I got home. It was really late. I didn't go to bed till like 1, and I got up at 5. So I only
Oh,
slept 4 hours. Well, I did take a nap though, but that didn't feel very relaxing.
right.
So
So you guys have questions. Looks like we have 5 people watching us. So
oh, cool.
we need more questions, guys. Ask more questions.
But uh, yeah, but we
But
are
when
doing this stream on Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern, which I think that's 6 o'clock my
Eastern,
time.
6 o'clock Pacific. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Must have items in the claw machines. What are their big sellers right now?
Well, I got a few toys with me. Cute little
Okay.
plush that trend like anime plush. Like this is Piccolo.
Ooh, those are
These are really
big.
popular too. Yeah, they're decent size. These are bigger than what I've been getting, but
The
they
other
still
one you
work in the
had
mini
was
claw
really
machine.
big. Really? The other
Oh
one?
yeah, these work in the mini claw machine. What
Oh
it
yeah, it's not
is
as big as
you
I
can still
thought.
grab it
Okay.
from the side,
Yeah, 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 yeah. I see now. Sorry,
and
it looked
it's
bigger than.
really actually. I should bring a example of a claw, but then I got my number one selling item though would probably be the watch. Let me see if I can get one real fast.
Yeah, the watches are super hot right now.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I promise. I promise. I'm right here.
So
Okay.
Andres,
So my number one selling item are these little LED watches with they have little cartoon characters. This one doesn't have
ooh,
like
those are
one that
new.
America really knows. Yeah. So like usually there's like a Pikachu or a Daisy or a Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, a sort of character on here, and I charge a dollar
Nice.
a play. And actually, I have machines in certain locations that have multiple machines where I just have a dedicated watch machine, and those ones always do the best. Like at my Denny's
Wow.
location, I'm going to go to Denny's tomorrow and I'll go fill it up. But these watches are just like my number one sellers, and they're
Do you
so
have,
cheap.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Do you have your vendor for those in the Discord
I
listed?
well, yeah. In my Discord, I have a vendor that I recommend, and that's Eva, and she does
Okay.
sell these. This actually came from a different vendor, which I did recommend, and a lot of people had mixed feelings about it, so I don't recommend him anymore, just
Okay.
because there was good things and bad things. That this is actually from you can get these pretty much all these toys you can get from Eva, which is in the Discord. We have the link in the Discord channel, so everything I show you, you can get from Eva. Um, this is kind of new, so I
Oh,
don't
that's
know how
cool.
well it will do. But I think this is actually from Lilo and Stitch. If you ever watched the
That's
movie
pretty
Lilo and
cool.
Stitch, this
Yeah.
is Lilo's little doll that she made. And then this is Mike, which I think some of these people, if you watched my unboxing, you can see these. These are really cute
Oh,
toys, and
wow.
I think they'll make a lot of money. But I charge a dollar a play for these
Look at that
toys.
stuff.
So yeah.
So, in the Discord, Andres, you go in there to join the Discord, and there is an actual tab in the Discord, and it's called, what's it called?
Uh,
I
Shopping
can't remember.
or vending. I
Shopping or
gotta go
yeah,
to the.
something like that, or vendors, or it's called something, and it's got links to all the people that most people
Yeah,
use.
where you Yeah, you can buy the claw machines, buy the toys. We have partner stores like there's. I'm going to actually be. Maybe that's a good time to mention these
Yeah, it
toys.
is.
I will be selling these soon on my Discord. Not Discord, on my website. I'm going to be having pretty soon. So you'll be able to buy these from me. If you buy it from in large bulk from Eva, it'll save you money overall. You just have to order a large quantity, and then of course you have to wait for the shipping time. Me, I'm going to be selling them for a little bit of an upcharge, but honestly, I'm trying to keep them pretty competitive and trying to make it easier for the vendors. So that'd be pretty
And you
cool.
don't have to
Look
wait a
forward to
month
it.
for them.
Yeah, you'll get them. It'll be within a week. Within a few
Yeah.
days, hopefully. Depending where you live. San Francisco is not too far away from where I live, so
Yeah, it's a day or
probably
two.
within 3 days. Yeah, a day or two, 3 days
So
at
for
most.
us, we don't have anything cool like that yet. We haven't gotten to that point. We haven't ordered anything from China yet. Believe me, Amelia's got her eye on all kinds of stuff, and she knows what's hot and what's not. So no matter
Yeah.
what, she always has to put fidget poppers in the machine.
Yes.
She said that
Those
they
are good
love
products.
those. Yeah, and she
Yeah.
said that she's been told by her friends and stuff, always have fidget poppers, the little popper things in there.
Yes.
And
You
then
definitely.
yeah, and then those little straws, they like those little noise-making straws for some
Really?
reason.
I never did that stuff. I never
I
tried
don't
that
know
stuff
what it
before.
is, man, but they go crazy for them, and I don't know why.
Really?
But we
Those wouldn't work in my minis, I think, because they would take too much room. But your machines are perfect for
ours
those.
are
I
in
think those
2-inch
little.
balls.
Yeah.
They're in little balls,
Yeah.
and then also those the animals. They're called something moles. I can't remember what they're called, but they're the balls. Um, those are really popular. I can't remember. We got those and people, but we really want Pokeballs really bad. We really want some cool plush. We don't have any of that stuff. And
Eva
so
sells the Pokeballs, and she sells the best Pokeballs. I actually bought from this other supplier and got their Pokeballs, and I'm kind of disappointed with them. So if I were to
oh really?
buy Pokeballs, yeah, Eva's definitely
There's
the
Amelia.
way to go.
Hey,
And
what are
I
those
think you have to
little?
do a large quantity, but it's still worth it. Hey, hey, I like the little bug earrings or something.
She got something on her head. What is it? Oh,
I
well.
think it's like bug
Hey,
ears
what do
or
you call
something.
those? You know those things we got? They're called something moles, and they're like in balls. And you
Stress balls.
Squishimals.
A
He said those
Squishimals.
sell. Yeah, those sell really good. They're in a ball, and you open them up, and then there's a little squish animal inside of it. We got
Really?
them with one
I'll
of
have
our
to take a look at
orders. I don't know where they came from. I don't know which order it was, but they go nuts. Like they really, kids know what they are. And so, what else
that.
sells good?
Wow.
Rubber duckies. Yeah, at certain places, rubber duckies too are wild. Surprisingly, like you
Yeah.
wouldn't think that'd be. Yeah,
You wouldn't think that, but I get that because my wife used to love those rubber duckies. We used to play those at the movie theater.
now you can hear. But
Hi. Yeah, the rubber duckies are really popular with my wife.
the little bendable strings. Oh yeah, she should see the thing she's gotten. Maybe we can find out where she got it because I guess she went to this party, this dinner, last night in town, and like the kids all had to have, those things we were just talking about. Okay, check this out though. Watch this. They gotta be able to see it on the camera. Go that way. Here.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So
Oh, that's cool.
so it.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I know.
No
So I guess it's the flexi straw, but yet it's got LEDs and you can change the color.
Shut up! No way!
Yeah,
That
so I
is
don't know where
so
we get those,
cool.
but I guess the kids are
I want to find those. I'm gonna ask my
yeah.
supplier and see if I get those. I want those.
Let me know if
Look
you
what
find
you
them.
just did. You're gonna make me pay $600 out now.
He says
You
he
just made me
goes,
spend $600. Gosh dang it! I probably
he
spent
he just said he wants that too. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like it's like everybody wants it, so we got to find out where they got them. But the
I
fact that they
probably spent
glow
like
and
$27,000 in toys, and now I'm gonna spend another 600
they're
because of
over there on that one, the keys right there. Are you gonna show them the other toys? She's gonna tell you what other toys people like. She's gonna show you. Oh, we got somebody from Oregon.
well, it's great. Hey, Oregon,
Nice.
how's it going,
So,
Sal's?
but yeah, this thing, I don't know how or where, but it's super light. Like it's what camera?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
so
really
these are the
cool.
little
What's
ones.
that?
The same thing, but it's the mini version of it, and these sell real well. The kids really like these, and they sometimes they come in two.
I seen those. I never thought those would sell well. But you know what? She's a kid. I should listen to what the children think.
Probably should, yeah. Oh,
What's
sticky
that
hands. They're
It's
little
a
sticky
sticky
hands.
hand.
Remember when we were a kid and you used to take them out and you throw them and they stick to the wall?
Oh,
A little rubber.
you put those in your
and
machine?
They sent these
That's a
to
good
us.
idea.
Kevin from Candy Machine sent us a bunch of these with one of our orders,
Wow.
probably just to try them out, and they
Yeah.
they do really well. So, anyways, those are the things. But this thing is
You're getting me all excited. This
I know.
is getting me excited. I want to look into some of this plush because I want new plush. What's that one that she has? That's like
What
a
is that?
soft, squishy ball.
It's a keychain. Oh, it goes in your backpack. It was one of the. We got it from Pugs. It says Pugs, and it's like a little fluffy ball. I don't know. It came in one of the kits. That's what I'm saying. Is we have some random stuff that just kind of came in. We ordered it from All Star Vending.
Oh
in
yeah.
California, and then he gets it from AA Global. Like he orders their stuff, and then he throws it all in a mix. And this is all random stuff that came in the mix. Oh, we got more
used to order
comments.
a global.
You can answer that. I've yet to restring one.
Let me just read this. Common issues you guys run into with mini claw machines. Is it hard to restring the claw? Common issues I run into personally is not that the machine breaks down, is that someone will jam the coin mech or the bill acceptor, and that drives me up the wall because it never fails. Like
try
after
to
a
stick
few
stuff
weeks,
in it. Amelia
yeah, like
catches them.
I'll get candy wrappers or
because she counts the cash. You know, she runs them. We have the machine kind of. You can't really see it; it's off camera, but we put the money in there and it separates it. It's like somebody put a penny in the machine. She gets all mad. It's really
when we were waiting for you to join back in the call with Galaxy Game, and Galaxy Game showed me he got himself a Pokemon card in his bill acceptor where pull out the stack.
Yeah,
he had a Pokemon card in there. Did you see that?
No, I missed it. I don't know. I was trying to get my
missed
camera to
that.
work.
Yeah, you missed that. There was a Pokemon card, and he's going to show that in his next video. And then when you say it's hard to reach, what's that?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say he said it's hard to restring. I actually had to do it one time so far, and it wasn't that hard. It's just winding it up and retying it, so it wasn't hard.
And you can also, which Grant told me, because one of the machines he sent me from AZ Amusements, it actually had kind of a tear in one of the cords when it showed up, and he said he's just going to send me the whole thing, and I just pop it in there. So you can order it that way too, where it's already done if you want to spend a little bit more money. But he was going to do that to be nice. But that might be an option too if you don't want to restring it yourself. Just order it strung. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if your gantry ever breaks down, like I've had in 3 years out of all my claw machines, which I got 100 mini claw machines or something like that. I've only had 3 years. I've only had a few of them ever the gantry break down. And that only takes 5 minutes to replace, maybe 10 minutes tops. And the part's only $60 to get a whole new gantry.
Whoops. Sorry. Wrong one. There we go.
You are on the stage now. Oh, okay. It told me that I'm back live.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah, $60 to replace the gantry completely. It's not that bad. And it takes 5 minutes to do it. You just have to do a couple screws here, a couple screws here, pop it out, pop it back in. You're done. Well, screw it back in.
I wanted to get you more in the picture. So, we got these weird things that showed up in our stuff too.
Those look like little darts,
like the finger thing.
Finger dart. And the little thumb thing. Does that light up too?
Yes, it lights up.
It does? Oh,
yeah, I'm watching you write. What? Oh, you have to turn it on, I think. Oh, yeah. But when you write, it lights up. It's a pen.
Oh, so it's a pen. See, that's stuff I never thought of putting in my machine, but I think that you're right. Like, those would be good for the 50-cent machines.
Yeah, for 50 cents, that's what we do. Because we don't do these might be $1 because these are big. Like if you did the little ones,
that's really cool.
Yeah, these are awesome. Like if you did the,
I like that.
Yeah, like if you got little trucks. like little Hot Wheel trucks.
Stretch that one out again that you light it up.
Here, stretch it
Yeah,
out.
because we stretch it out. That's so cool.
Leave it lit
Because
up.
I like how it. Oh, now you're gonna. That's so cool. I love that. Oh my goodness.
All right. So they said, thank you for response. No problem. Wesley,
Yeah,
what else we
we
got?
appreciate the comment, like the question. It's fun. Talk about
Andres had to
experiences.
go. He said, thank you.
Oh yeah,
No problem. Anytime you guys need
yeah.
help,
Take
that's why we're
care.
here.
Thanks for coming on the stream and giving us company. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Like I
Thank
said,
you.
Wednesday we're going to do this again. Wednesday this week, we'll have Galaxy Games on too.
So I have an opinion on this. What's your opinion?
It's mixed. It's mixed for me. But I've
Okay,
been
so
focusing on dollar plush lately, so I've been doing dollar lately. But I'm mixed on it.
okay, so for me, we only do 50-cent play. So we also buy cheap stuff. So toys. We don't have any stuff like we don't have watches. We don't have like you've got the licensed plush, like in all your machines, you've got the more expensive octopuses, you've got that stuff. So to me, if we had any of that stuff, we'd be doing $1. We just don't have that stuff yet. We haven't had the money to buy that big a product. You know what I mean? Like that expensive a product. So the most expensive product that we bought was 51 cents each. That's the most expensive that we bought.
You should get these watches.
I
If
want
you
them.
order them bulk from Eva, let me think of the price. I think she quoted me 45 cents a piece for these.
Oh my God,
So
seriously?
yeah, I mean shipping's gonna be a little bit more, but if you order enough, I bet you could lower the price to about after shipping cost of 50 cents a piece. So it'd be one of your more expensive items, but they like it's there's a little touchpad right there, and you can
Yeah.
scroll around.
Oh
It's
wow.
mirrored right now for you guys, but you got a little scroll button right here. It's like touch scrolling, and kids love it. I mean, something to look into. I'm going to resell them, I think, but I'm going to resell them for like $1 or some odd cents to the community. Um, favorite
So
toys for
we know who yours is because you buy almost all your stuff from Eva. So on his
oh yeah,
Discord,
Eva, yeah.
Wesley, he's got a link to Eva's Alibaba site that you can go on there and order. Now, also tell him your news. No,
Tell them
David's
what?
news. Tell him your news. What's your news you're going to be doing soon?
Oh, I forgot. So I'm going to be setting up a store here. I totally forget because this is still in the works. But Xtreme Vending is going to be having a store where you can buy bulk toys. You can buy these little guys. I'm focusing on more of the premium plush. So if you buy from me, I am going to recommend you set your machines to $1 a play because these are the
Yeah.
type of toys you'll be getting. I do have what I'm really going to be focusing on is a 500 piece box that you can buy, and basically you're going to be able to probably make like back your money and another $3,000 at least from the product that I'm going to be giving you. If you tune your machine right, you should make like $3,000 profit. But
What
it'll have
ratio would you run that?
premium
1 to
plush.
4? 1 to 5?
1 to 6. 1
1
to
to 6?
6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, 1 to 6 is what I would do it at, especially since they're $1, dollar plug. Like,
Right.
I don't have them with me. Well, I might have. I don't want to leave the camera again. I'll be more prepared if I would always show it. But Pokemon plush. Oh my gosh, Pokemon plush is so popular with the kids, and yeah, I got some really good Pokemon plush. So that will be in the box too. But
Nice.
yeah, can't wait to have that live. Hopefully that'll be soon. That'll be within like
So
the next few weeks.
We've ordered toys from we got our first set of toys from candymachines.com because we ordered our first minis. They're actually the ones behind us that we've been putting credit card machines on this weekend. So that's why they're back behind us in the living room. But we got toys from them, and it was just like their generic mixes, and it came with fidget poppers and I don't even remember what else was in. Do you remember what else was in there? It was just like a basic mix, and then we ran out of that, and we ordered, or almost ran out of that, and then we went on Amazon and we saw. You've seen those emojis you can get like on Amazon. I think they're. I don't know if you've seen those or not. Oh, you have one. So they come in a kit. I think it's
50
I
pack,
think
80
you get
pack.
it's like a 20 pack. I think they come out to like
Yes.
yeah. So we ordered a bunch of those and they were only like 30 30 or 40 cents each, I think is what they were, which was a lot for us
Oh,
because we didn't know what we were doing. So we're like, that's kind of a lot for
yeah.
those little tiny little things. But they were emojis, and so we thought they'd be super popular. And they were. They went through those like crazy.
Yeah. I
Then
actually put those in my machine too.
oh, you have? Yeah. And
Mhm.
then we went to go buy another mix. We were just going to do it easy and buy another mix from candy machines. And we went to order from their site and they were out. And so I called them and I said, where do you recommend? And they said, well, you can go to AA Global. They've got a bunch of toys, um, and see what you can find. And then there's a girl that does bulk vending, which we became really good friends with. Her dad has started bulk vending back in the day for candy for years. And she said there's a company called, what's it called? Fastline? Fastline? I think that's what it's called.
I heard.
Is it Fastline? I think that's what it's called. I have to look it up. But she said go buy stuff from them. They have really good stuff. So we ordered one box from them, and then we called AA Global with the rep, and they said, you know what? By the time we ship you the stuff we have from New York, you might want to go with this other guy that's in California, and it's All Star Vending, and he takes our stuff and he makes a mix. So instead of buying a bunch of fidget poppers and a bunch of these and a bunch of that and making your own, you should just buy it from him for like
So nice.
10
Yeah.
cents more or something or whatever it was, whatever it came out to be. So we're like, okay. So we called them, we ordered a box from them. So we got a 51-cent mix from him and it came with like fidget spinners. Do you have the fidget spinners and stuff? It came with like real fidget spinners. It came with those that little hairy like things that go on your backpack. It came with
Yeah.
little skateboards, the little like in the
The finger
packages,
skateboard.
the finger
Yeah.
skateboards. It came with and that was all from Rick's Vending is what it was called. Rick's Vending, I think is what, or All Star Vending. I can't remember, something like that. So it came with stuff like this, which is like bigger, nicer thing, and fidget spinners and stuff.
Wow.
That's been kind of our favorite, but that was 50 cents or 51 cents each, which is a
That's
lot for
not too
us.
bad because you go on Amazon and you try to get yourself a fidget spinner. I think the average cost is over $1 a piece when you buy a pack. Like
Oh,
I
really?
bought fidget spinners on Amazon,
Well,
and
that's where
so
that
like
cool
when I
stuff
first
came from. So like the light up pins, all those with the 51 cents. So we took that mix and we took the mix from the other place and we just stirred them all up and threw them in the machines.
get good
So
variety. Oh, that's cute little flashlight.
yeah, so there's all kinds of stuff like that. So that was kind of our favorite supplier that we've had so far that we got the stuff. And then the last one that we got is when we ordered the Golden House. Then Grant sent us a bunch of stuff from S&M Vending. Have you gotten their stuff? Have you
Uh-uh.
seen their stuff? They've got, I
No.
don't know if you've got a machine with that in it. It's got like little plushy astronauts and little unicorns that are like fluffies, and then it has little balls with bendy
And
things.
these are
They're
all
really good.
little miniature toys, huh?
On our site, on our YouTube page, we've got the box openings with all the stuff in it. So
Oh yeah.
Wesley, if you want to go there and see, because I know yeah, like that kind of little. But
Those are cool.
you do a lot of those unboxings too when you get your stuff. So we do the
Yeah,
same
I
thing.
started doing that. Yeah, I started doing the unboxing just because I thought it was be good content for my viewers and give them an idea what I buy. But like I said, I try to go for the licensed plush now. But man, you're keeping it simple and easy. That excites me. I'm getting like just like I'm like wow, I'm pumped.
But
That
it's
was
like
really
we
cool.
don't know. That's why, because we don't know, and everybody's been ordering stuff from China, and like I'm afraid if we wait a month for something and then we're disappointed, that really sucks. You know what I mean? Where like
I,
if I get something in like 3 or 4 days, then we can go through it faster and then get on to the next thing. You know what I mean? Like try stuff out. So
yeah,
that's kind of where we've been.
yeah.
But we've been scared to order stuff. That's why, like, oh, here's a good. I'm gonna go back to Sal's comment here in a second. But look, see, read that one. That's a good one for you.
Oh, let's see. Extreme Vending, I can't wait for you to open for your new store to open. Such a good idea. I thank you so much. Yeah, I'm real excited too. I put a lot of work into it, and just to let you know, guys know the revenues that I do get, the earnings I will get. I'm actually I have a friend who's disabled, and
Oh, nice.
no one will hire him. Yeah, I actually built him a route for claw machines. I got him 7 locations, and that's been helping him. But basically, and this will be behind the scenes. People are like, I'm not going to go around and campaign off of this, but that money, that revenue is used. A lot of it, I'm sharing half of my revenues with him. So,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, because
That's
he
awesome.
can't. It's really sad. No one will hire him. I mean, he can't even work. So,
Maybe you can
so
get
I'm really excited.
E3 vending to make you some stickers or something to put on the box.
Yeah, E3 Vending, he's been super helpful. He's actually been helping us. Well, he's going to be making us, I'm going to hire him to do some of the banner work because E3 Vending is just super awesome, which you guys can buy his stickers, and soon you'll be able to buy his stickers off my
Yeah,
website.
all of our machine stickers are come from him. You
Yeah.
can see them behind us
Yeah,
here.
me too.
Um,
I actually need to order some from him. I keep forgetting I need them really bad because I got some machines coming in.
mm. Sal, good job. That's awesome. He's got 6 machines out.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. Yes.
And I
That's a
think
that's so
that's
good.
in Oregon. So the girl that I was talking about that has the bulk candy, she's from Oregon, and she said that it's really popular up there. So I think you'll do well. That's awesome,
Yeah,
Sal. That's
Oregon.
really
That's
cool.
really cool. I like Oregon because Oregon doesn't have sales tax. Right? Am
Yeah.
I right?
And no, you're
Oregon's one of
right.
those
Yeah.
few states that you just don't get sales tax.
Ooh, nice. I
Let's see.
know.
I'm
I
going
want
to
to go to
do
Puerto
this claw machine
Rico.
business in Puerto Rico.
Just so you know, Amelia's Puerto Rican. Just so you know. So that's her heritage. So
Oh,
she'll come there and you guys can run the business together.
hmm. That's
She'll
exciting. It'd
get
be
you she'll
interesting.
get you all she'll get you all the locations. She's really good at it. So
I one of my viewers, he has claw machines. He keeps talking about going to Mexico, and actually, I had this. What's the date? I gotta check on the date. Okay, I got a week left. This family, I gotta go meet them in the week. They're going to meet with me. I want to teach them how to buy these claw machines and get started too. Is there
sure.
a fundraiser? Uh, I don't really have anything like that. I haven't done. I'm sure the best way to support them is probably just buy from the store or whatever. Because
Yeah. Buy the toys.
yeah, buy the toys. I actually, I've been trying to get into some sort of affiliation too with like other companies. I keep thinking about putting on my store, and I'm going to share like whatever I sell in that store. I'm just going to share the profits with him and stuff like that. So that's my
Nice.
plan. It'll help him out. But he does have some claw machines. He's not completely, um, you know, out without money. I was able to. It was a Christmas miracle. It happened last year when he got involved in the claw machine business. I had one day, and I was able to get 7 locations in one day for him and place all 8 of his machines that he ordered. And so it was a true
Dang.
miracle. And that route makes him about $1,500 a month, I would say, after um, paying out and paying for products. Which $1,500 a month is great, but it's still really hard to live off of $1,500 a month, you know. So
Yeah. It is tough.
yeah,
Especially if you rent or all that other stuff, for sure.
yeah,
Um,
he he has a really tough life. So
no
no
sales
sales
tax. Yeah.
tax. Yeah,
Oregon. A
Oregon,
lot of people from
Arizona.
California drive up to
Yeah.
Oregon to buy things if they live
I
up in
wish
Northern
Arizona
California.
would learn a thing or two from Oregon on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Salt Lake City, but talking to my cousin in PR to do business with there. I have one other viewer that I know of, and he bought 6 claw machines, but he never did go out and place them. From last I heard, he's somewhere in that Salt Lake City area. I wonder if he
Huh.
would be interested in selling some claw machines,
Possibly.
so you can buy one.
Some people get
Yeah,
excited and then they don't realize how much
they
work it
buy
is.
it. Yeah, he
Yeah.
bought it, and I kept encouraging him. He's so cool. He's so nice, but he never did place the machines. What percent of the profits do you typically offer to the store business? Which numbers do you start with?
How much do
We
you offer?
actually,
Wait. Let's ask Amelia that question. Amelia, how much do you
yeah. How
offer of
much
your
do you
profit?
offer? I was about to say you should ask Howard.
How much commission do you pay on any of your locations? We don't pay. Yeah.
Okay,
She doesn't pay.
it's so funny. I did not know. Like, I thought he was messing with me. We were talking about this earlier. He's like 0%. I was like, no, wait, what? Really? So they
Yeah,
pay 0%, which
but it's
that is a
Amelia's business, so
yeah,
that's why.
yeah. The
Yeah,
stores love her, and they agree to nothing.
you have to
But
speak
for
up a
me
little bit so they can hear
personally,
you.
I pay
Yeah,
out. I try to go for 25%. That's usually my starting. And when people ask, like, well, that's a little low, I'm like, well, you don't have to do anything. It'll be good. And I tell them it's truthfully closer to like a 40% if you don't cost the product and time. But then if they counter offer me for 50%, then I'm like, well, I can do 30, and that's closer to a 50-50 after product cost. And then they usually
right.
accept 30%. So 30% is my average, 25% is my dream. Zero is my dream actually, but 25% is what I try to get. And then I'll go
Don't
as high as
offer it. Don't offer it unless like if you.
Unless I say something.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are afraid to go back, and I think that's a major issue. Is that they don't mind you. Sometimes you have to go in, bring a flyer. She talks to them because Amelia gets all of her own locations on her own. So I mean, I go with her, but she does it. Sometimes you just have to go back. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't want to pressure him too much, and you come back, and you can bring him a little box of goodies, or whatever you want to do. Do we lose our headphones?
No, I can still hear.
Oh, you can.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Um, but don't be afraid to go back. Like, don't be afraid to say, okay, no problem. Then go back and then say, I thought about it. What if I offer you 25%? Then bring it up. But don't just throw it out there because we've never brought it up and nobody's ever asked us.
Yeah. And
One guy asked us
there's
for a
actually a
power.
second there's a
That was it.
second for power, yeah. I
Or no,
remember.
did somebody else ask you? No,
No,
that was it.
no, because it was a joke.
Yeah, somebody made a joke. Like, how much do I get out of this?
Yeah.
Whatever, like joking with her. But he
Oh
didn't want
yeah.
it. Yeah, but he didn't want any of it. He was like, "Oh yeah, well, what are you gonna
Oh
pay me?"
good. Yeah,
Like,
strong.
yeah, like
She's
that
a
was,
tough sales girl.
yeah,
There's actually a second way of paying for a location, and that's by just giving them a lump sum of money every month. I actually have a laundromat, and this laundromat will do anywhere between the slow season of 600 a month to the strong season of 1,000 a month. And they just
yeah,
ask for a monthly rent, and so I paid them 120. So during the good season, I only pay like 12%. Um,
yeah,
I really want
it's a big comment. Can you guys go
yeah. She
over
wants
the
a
price?
laundromat really bad.
I wish you could
That's
get one. They're tough to get
she's
sometimes.
tried.
Can you
Could you
guys
guys
go
go over the
over?
best mini claw machine, best regular size claw machine to buy, and best places to buy new ones from, and also the best places to buy plush from? Thank you.
Okay,
So
there's a lot of questions in that one.
there's a lot of questions in that one. So Brooklyn Larry. So real quick, there's a couple ways to buy claw machines. So you can buy them overseas, like Extreme Vending does. He buys a lot of his. He still buys stuff from the U.S. too, but a bulk of his machines are bought overseas.
Like 95%.
Yeah, 95%. Where me and well, Amelia, because it's her business, she buys all her stuff from the US. So she buys them from candymachines.com or she buys them from azamusements.com, which is arizonaamusements.com. So, and they are the Golden House machines and then like the mini claws that are behind us here, those come from candymachines.com. And they have new ones that are out now, which are even cooler than these. But those are there. Now, as far as where to get the ones from China, like he gets overseas in his Discord at the bottom. So he has an Extreme Vending Discord and Galaxy Games Discord. Go there, join the Discord, and all the vendors where he orders from are all in there. But you have to remember that you're gonna have to pay for shipping. So they look really good, right? When you're looking at the prices, because they say like $300, but then there's $300 in shipping. You know what I
And
mean?
there's a minimum
So
order too.
and there's a minimum order, so you're going to be buying probably 4 to 5 machines at a time, minimum, more like 6, right? How many do you buy at a
Yeah.
time?
I buy the
6.
minimum order is 4, and you can get them as cheap about 6 at that price, 650 a machine with a bill acceptor.
Yeah,
But in my opinion, and this is be my honest and like true to earth, like whatever mini claw machine you get, you're gonna do well in. The claw machines from candymachines.com and from azamusements.com, they're on a tier beyond the machines I get. They are high quality, but they
right.
also have a pretty price with it. So,
Yeah.
but if you want a really good claw machine, top of the line, you go with them. If you're looking for a fast return on investment and you want lots of locations and you just want to test it out, then maybe go with the ones that I get because man, the return on investment, like your mini claw machine is making what 250 a week at the
One
grocery
of them,
store.
yeah.
One of
And we don't
them.
even know. We didn't know. I can tell you right now what the one did today that we placed because we put it in a
Yeah.
grocery
So
machine grocery store
it,
today.
his
And
those machines cost about $1,500 after
yeah,
shipping costs,
so we
but
dropped it
it's
off at
return on investment 6 weeks.
we dropped our first time today at another grocery store. We dropped it off at 3 o'clock this afternoon. It did $5.50 in 3 hours. So
See,
just $5 in three
awesome.
hours. So I mean that's
Yeah,
pretty awesome. So if you find the right location, but like all of our other locations, and I really want to tell people this because I got excited too in the beginning, is that not every location is going to be a huge
that's the thing.
moneymaker. Like we had a couple that weren't, and we had to pull the machines out. Actually, one, not a couple, but one. Yeah, one. Slide in the picture so they can see you over here. There you go.
But the
So,
best. Oh,
go ahead.
sorry. I was going to say another thing to look at about these mini claw machines, and not to try to sidetrack too much, is when you do pull them out, you can put it in your vehicle. Almost any vehicle
Yeah,
can carry these.
yeah, and you're talking about the big machines. Now you can also order those from Alibaba and from the same vendor that he gets his stuff from overseas. You can also get them from the same vendors that I get mine from CanyonMachines.com and Arizona Amusements. Those are the only two companies that we've dealt with. Now I got to tell you that both AZ Amusements and CanyonMachines.com love this girl. Where is she? This way. I mean, they love what she's doing, and they get excited about your business. You know what I mean? You're dealing
Yeah.
with people in the United States. They're in California. Some of them, and some of them are in Arizona, and it's a better feeling. You're not dealing with somebody over the internet, over email. I mean, I don't know if you ever
Yeah.
talked to Eva on the phone.
No, I've never talked to Eva on the phone.
Yeah,
I've never
so
talked
he
to any. It's
orders
just all chat.
how many thousands of dollars worth of machines? Probably $30,000 worth of machines now. I don't know how much you've ordered from her, but
From Rainy, I've ordered maybe I probably spent
or
over
Rainy.
100K.
Sorry, I don't call it Eva. Rainy.
I don't know. Well, this last order, I mean, my biggest order was like 30 grand from her. I
Yeah.
bought 50
So
machines.
imagine ordering and writing a check for $30,000 over the phone. I
Yeah,
couldn't
it's
do that.
scary.
Not over the phone. I mean,
Yes.
over the internet. So like,
Yeah.
no talking to somebody on the phone, no person on the other side to call. Like that's freaky for us. So, and
Yeah.
it's her business. So it's she likes to talk to people, and so we can call them. I call them all the time with problems with things. How did I get these? The reason these are in our living room. How did I get the Nyax machines? By
Yeah.
picking up the
And that's
phone to the places I bought the machines from, and they sent me those. Not Nyax, but the company I bought the machines
And
from.
that's the thing about CanyonMachines.com, Kevin, and also Arizona Amusement.com, which is Grant. They're both really wonderful people that can work with you. You get your machines within a week. They definitely are premium machines. They cost a lot more, but you get the service, what you pay for, I guess. I mean,
It's
Rainy, I
almost
love
double.
Rainy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I trust
it's
Rainy,
double.
and I do wire transfers with her all the time to do my big orders. I mean, I trust her a lot. The machines are definitely way cheaper when you order from her. You get a bill acceptor included when you order it, but also the quality compared to what you're getting with CanyonMachines.com and AZ Amusement is it's easy to see the difference. Like I did a
You
review,
also, yeah, and the
Golden
other thing
House, and
too
it's amazing.
that you have quite a bit of free time to do this, which is good.
Yes,
So like we don't. I have a regular job and she goes to school. So our machines, like the minis that are behind us, they have a huge trough for prizes and a huge trough for coins. So
yes,
that's a big difference between the ones you get from, well, they're not the new ones you're starting to get now. Actually, I shouldn't say that
yeah. The
because you're
Mega
ordering,
Minis are similar to
yeah,
the Supers.
yeah. So you're
Right.
getting different ones now, which do have more depth.
Hmm.
But before you're talking about putting maybe 20, 30 prizes down and then having to go back and check it. So
Yes,
that's
I used
that's
to have
the
to check.
thing.
I still
Anyways,
check
without
them
getting
every.
into too much, but okay, on to the next comment. So here in Utah, Mormons control everything. No coin pushers here. All is illegal. That's funny.
Well, I know what you're saying. I'm raised Mormon.
Yeah, he was
I'm
raised
actually
Mormon, so
Mormon myself.
he knows the story though.
My wife,
I couldn't
she's
believe. I went
teases
to
me all the time.
I went to Utah. So my friend of mine was Mormon, and he went to school with me here, and we went to college together. And I went out to visit him when it was snowing in Provo. Provo, is that right? Is that right?
Provo,
Provo,
Utah.
Utah.
Yeah, that's near.
Yeah.
That's not too far from Salt Lake.
Okay, well, I went there to visit him, and like the mountains just like shoot straight out of the ground. Like it's the weirdest thing
Yeah,
I've ever seen. Like, have you noticed that? Like around here in California, like the mountains sort of work their way up to the top. You know, like
yeah.
these are like this mountain just like. Anyways, off topic. Sorry. Okay, so shame. Ha ha ha. Okay, down here. There we go. Sorry, we're behind. We
But
got to
yeah,
catch up on these.
it's illegal with the claw machines or the coin pushers are illegal here. A lot of states, to be honest, they're illegal. You only have a
Yep.
handful. You got probably this many states that allow coin
Yeah.
pushers,
If you can
anyways.
get them, great.
But
Yeah.
That
Um.
has
Oh, you want to answer this one? Here's the microphone. I'm gonna grab something to drink. You can answer this question. Go ahead. Mm. Oh, no, it's a microphone, so you shouldn't have to. You can see, right
two
here's a
hundred a
microphone.
week.
There you go.
so
Oh, we can hardly hear you. We can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear her? Oh, you know why? Hold on.
No, we can't hear her. Sorry. Yeah,
can you hear me
that's
now?
right. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yay! Wait. Oh. So we'll do like little goodie boxes where we'll do that with vending machines a lot. We'll put like snacks or flyers and stuff in the box, and it makes people look at it a bit differently, and then they'll usually say yes. Or it's also happened where we've said it and we've said it very nicely, and it's a big open space, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, we have no space." Which was very rude, but
All right. So where are we at?
Well, do you keep the boxes when they tell you no? Do you like, hey, I'm taking this back. No candy for you.
no, we give it to them. We're very
You
nice.
give it to them. Darn it. I guess it's in the marketing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's awesome that you got 100 or 200 a week from your place, from your buffet. I actually do have a couple places that told me no personally, or they don't really tell me no. They give me the roundabout answer. Be like, well, we're busy. Can you come back later? Can you come back later? And I actually prefer a no than keep being led on because I've had places lead me on for a while. And sometimes they do say yes because I'm persistent, and they're like, "Why are you so annoying?" I'm like, "I'm not annoying. I'm dedicated to my business, and that's how I'll be when I put this machine in your location." And then they're like, "Oh, you're going to be active. You're not going to be just some vendor that doesn't ever show up." And then it makes sense to them, and they finally say yes. So,
That's a good
but
idea.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because like my movie theater location, I love my movie theater location. And this guy never said no to me, but he was truthful and he was really awesome. But he's like, you know what, COVID's really hurt us. I don't know if we can take these claw machines, but it's a good idea. Keep in touch when COVID's over. And every month I called him, and sometimes twice a month I would call him and be like, hey, just let you know I'm still interested and stuff. And then when COVID got over and we were starting to reopen the movie theaters, I kept asking him. He's like, "We're still too slow. We're too slow." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll contact you in a month and we can see." And then finally, around the holiday season of last year, he's like, "You know what? We're ready for you." And he knew. I told him I'm going to be an active vendor, and I'm up there every 2 to 3 weeks. I'm up there collecting the money and paying them out, and got a really great relationship with that theater.
This one's for you.
Don't know who.
Do you want him to email you?
Okay, Extreme, don't you know who you talking about? I'm on your Discord. This the guy on your Discord? What do you mean by that? I think I misunderstood. Are you talking about the Salt Lake guy that I was talking about earlier?
Yeah. So um, go ahead and go on the Discord and then send several message on the Discord, and then you can contact me.
Uh oh, your mic's your Howard, your Jonathan, your mic's a little messed up now. Like it sounds like you're talking a mile away. It sounds like you're talking a mile away. Like something's wrong. Oh, your daughter has the mic or something. I think.
So
Is-
let's just switch earpieces.
Oh, okay, now
So
it's
if,
working. Now it's working.
now if we use this, is that better? We can hear both of us.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
We'll use
hi.
that then.
So what were you saying just now? Because I couldn't hear you. It sounded like you were talking from a long way.
Okay, sorry. What I was saying is why doesn't he go in the Discord and then send you a private message, and then you can get them in contact with each other if he wants to buy those machines, because you don't even know if your
that's what he's
friend,
talking about?
yeah, you don't even know if your friend wants to sell the machines, so you better go find that out
Yeah,
first,
and
and then
it's honestly been like a year since I last talked to him. I got his phone number
Yeah.
somewhere, and
yeah. So
I
he'll
can give
send him a
call.
private message on Discord. All right.
Yeah.
Still waiting for my first minis. I don't have a location yet, but I have a list of businesses. At first, I'm going to offer them 15% commission to see what they said. If they say no, then I'll tell them 20. That's a good strategy. You
Okay.
can do that.
That's a good
Yeah.
strategy.
Start
I have
low
a
and
guy
just keep going up.
in Texas. Yeah, I have a guy in Texas, and man, he's a go-getter guy. He got himself a buffet, and he sends me a pic. Where's my phone? I want to show you the picture. I don't know if you can see this collection, but this is like $800. He got this in like 6 days, less than a week. But he has a really
Jeez.
cool route. But anyway, he negotiated with this buffet, and here it is, giving him lots of revenue, and he negotiated 15%, so it worked out for him.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can show you the picture.
Yeah, if you can
hopefully,
offer them nothing at first and see how it goes, and if they say
Yeah.
we're not interested, then say, hey, well, what about if I give you a percentage? And they're gonna say, what are you thinking? Start low, and act like it's a lot. Like say, if you say 15%, be like, I could give you like 15%. That's a lot, but I really want to be here. Like make it sound like
Ooh.
it's worth. Holy
I don't know if you can see the bills, but that's 6 days worth of bills right there. And there's a
Man,
lot
let
of
me get rid of
fives
this
in there. He
picture.
had about 25s in there, so he had $100 in fives. But I have to show you. I wish I could put these images on there. Maybe I'll put it on the Discord.
You will be able to when you do yours. You'll be able to do all that. I promise.
Yeah,
On
I
Wednesday
would
when
love
we
to show
switch.
you guys.
Okay,
But
so
has
he
a really
says, "Take
cool
care,
collection.
guys. Best of luck. You too, sir." All
There
right,
it is.
we got another question from Miguel.
Ooh, sorry.
This is his little setup at the buffet.
Oh,
That's all
nice.
his. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
it
let me get
very
rid of
well,
this.
but he's
Hold
got
on,
a
let me get rid
handful
of
of
this.
machines.
There we go. Very cool. All right, what probability settings do you recommend
So-
for a dollar machine and for a 50-cent machine? So he's doing 1/6 for
50-cent machine.
what?
Yeah, 1/6 sounds about right. I usually go 1/6 to 1/8.
So on our
For a
50-cent
dollar.
ones, we do them at 1/4. That's
Wow, you pay out a lot.
yeah. So we're probably gonna switch them up, but we live in a small area where the same people come back a lot. So we figure if
Okay.
we pay out a little bit more, then it's not like a Denny's or something where you get people that just kind of come through. You know what I mean? It's the
Yeah.
same people coming through all the time. So we started at 1/4, but I think we're gonna switch them to 1/6 just to see how
Yeah.
they do. So
I
we've-
personally do 1/6 to 1/8 for the dollar machine, and then like about 1 in 10 for a 50-cent machine to 112.
Okay. Okay. So, any other questions? You want to call it a night? That's the last question that was on there.
Yeah,
It's been fun.
let's
I
not
think
get
Wednesday's.
burned out from it. I want to do this with Galaxy Games. I mean, I can't believe we're on this test for an hour and 30 minutes.
I know
pretty
that's
fun.
so crazy. That's why I'm wondering on Wednesday. Like we say, 20, 20, 20, but I don't know. I think we're gonna be on there a little bit longer because when we get
Yeah, maybe we
rolling, there's a
should do
lot of
30.
people with questions.
I just want to make sure that, I Galaxy Games, I'm pretty sure he's committed, so maybe we'll do 30, 30, 30. So,
Right.
but yeah, I'm going to mess with my test. I'm going to see if I can get my stream to work next time.
Yeah.
And I might
If
just
you have a
do test stream
Facebook, try to
tomorrow.
add your Facebook too, so you can go on Facebook Live at the same time, also besides your
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah. I try to stay away from Facebook. I had a lot of
Oh.
negativity on there with my
Yeah, there is.
people calling me a bunch of they were calling me a liar, but now you guys are witnesses. I love it because I got Cosmic Vending, True Vending, and a whole bunch of others that actually do these vending machines videos. Because I was by myself and I was getting so much hate from people saying I was fake and phony, and I
Yep.
was like, just wait, you know, these people are making videos, and you'll see. And now you guys are being seen, and I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
No,
it's true.
I don't get attacked as much. So. But anyways, yeah. I appreciate you doing this live stream once again, guys.
Uh-huh.
If you want to see a stream with Galaxy Games included, we're going to be doing a stream with the three of us together on Wednesday, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So be prepared for that. And you guys have questions, and we'll talk. It'll be fun.
Cool. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, and thank you for letting me be a part of this. So
Yep.
appreciate it.
No problem. Bye.
Bye bye.